The first step is clarity. You need to be clear on what exactly it is that you desire. And when I talk about clarity, I want you to think about one personal and one professional goal that you would like to attain. And when it comes to these goals, I want you to make them goals that are not very vague. For example, people use this very vague goal of, I want to lose weight. Okay, well, how much weight do you want to lose? Be very specific as to how much exactly you want to lose. I want to lose 20 to 30 pounds. And then when it comes to your professional goals, how much money do you want to make? Do you want to make $100,000 this year, 200,000? How much do you want to make? And it could also be maybe you want to write a book. That's the goal. What kind of book do you want to write? 100 pages, 200 pages, 40 pages. We have to be very specific as to what exactly it is that we want to attain. And unfortunately, many people they set goals that don't excite them. That's another thing. You have to write down goals that have to excite you. Yesterday, I was watching on TV how they were interviewing people. What kind of goals do you want to attain? I want to be a better person. That's great, but that's not something that is going to motivate you and inspire you. It has to be something very specific, but something also that challenges you, not something that is just very, very simple to do. Oh, I'm not going to eat sugar. Great. That's awesome. But if it doesn't excite you, then you're not going to follow through most likely because it's not an exciting goal. So once you have clearly what exactly it is that you want to attain, now we're going to move on to the second step, which is why do you want it? Why is this goal so important? For example, if it's in regards to your health, maybe you want to be able to run around with your kids, you want to live a longer life. The why is this goal of losing weight so important? And then also in regards to your professional goal, why is it so important for you to write a book? Maybe you want to leave a legacy behind. Why do you want to make over $100,000? You want to take your family on that trip. You want to make sure that you're able to buy something as simple as coffees, or maybe you want to take people out to dinner. The why will help you when you're feeling demotivated, when you're feeling down. That why will help you to continue to move forward. So think about step number two. Why do you want this goal? Now that we have the clear vision of where exactly it is you want to go and why you want this goal, now we want to talk about the limiting beliefs. What are the beliefs that are going to get in the way of you being able to attain this goal? So when we talk about limiting beliefs, I want you to think about what is one limiting belief that you think will stop you from attaining that goal. For example, if it's in regards to losing weight, you could tell yourself, oh, I'm just a person who never follows through, who can't stay accountable to themselves. Now that we identified the limiting belief, now we need to think about what is the belief that we desire, the belief that we would like to have, as opposed to that one that's limiting us. So, for example, if you say, I can't follow through, then the belief that you desire is, I am a person that follows through. Now that we have those two steps, the limiting belief, what you want, the belief, what's the belief that you would like to have? Now we look at all the evidence, which is step number three, all the evidence as to why it is possible for you to follow through. And I want you to think about all the things that you have been able to follow through with when it comes to things in the past and how you are a person that can follow through. And when you get this evidence as to why you can follow through, this will start to create a belief in yourself and this internal motivation that will help you see this limiting belief as just a lie, because the limiting belief that you're telling yourself is just a lie. And it could also be for your professional goals. For example, if you say, I don't think I can make that amount of money because I have trouble making money. What's the opposite of that? I can make money easily. And then the next step is, what's the evidence that you can make money easily? And I've done this before where I tell myself, I don't think I can make that much money. And then I then tell myself, okay, money is easy to make. And then I start to write down all the evidence there is that I can make money. Hey, I've been able to lock in keynotes. I've been able to lock in clients. I've been able to uh, have people be part of this book project where I've been able to make money and make money in an easy way. And once you start to see this, you start to tell yourself, wow, I can make this money. But because I think that I can't, then that's what limits me. And that's the only thing that's limiting you. Your thoughts, your beliefs is what's limiting you. And it's just a lie. Once we identify that it's just a lie, now we start to see what is possible and not what's impossible. Okay, so that's the third step, the limiting belief. And then we go on to the fourth step, which is what are the tactics? What are the actions that you need to take in order for you to lose that weight? Okay, you need to get on a meal prep. You need to start working out 10, 15 minutes a day. You need to start watching your calories. That's those are the tactics that we have. And then in regards to professional, what are the tactics that you need to do in order for you to get to those over $100,000? Okay, you need to connect with people, you need to network, you need to follow up. Write down all the tactics, all the important things that will get you to that goal. And then we can go on to the fifth and final step, which is action. Because a vision with purpose but no action is just an illusion. So now it's time to take action. What are the actions that you're going to take starting today? What are the actions that you're going to take starting tomorrow? Maybe today you're going to take a break, and that's okay. But what is the first step that you need to take in order for you to start getting this goal moving in the direction that you desire? Right. So I hope that these five simple steps help you. They've helped me out tremendously. To this day, I still use them. And just remember, number one is get clear on what exactly it is that you want. Number two is why do you want this goal? Number three is what is that limiting belief that is stopping you? Number four is what are the tactics? What are the things that you need to do in order for you to get to that goal? And number five is action. What is one action that you can take today to start attaining that professional and personal goal? Have a great 2025. Peace.